What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Total War Rome 2. And here we are back on the settlement of Tur, if I remember correctly. It's one that I haven't seen in a little while, so I'm glad to see it back. This is a 3v3, and this one was sent in by somebody I'm not too familiar with, but they dropped it, I believe, in the replay drop on the Dragon Core Discord. And that is the player over here as Seleucid. His name is Schmitty. And like I said, he's playing Seleucid. It looks like they're playing on Ultra Funds here. First off, we do have some chariots coming out. Side chariots from Seleucid came out. Looks like he was going for Rome, but saw that Rome dropped the tower and maybe doesn't want to go into it anymore. Well, maybe he is good. I don't know what he's doing. Alright, he's going through the Hastati. Now, the thing is, the Hastati didn't turn and throw Javies. I'm not 100% sure why. Once he dropped that tower, he should have been able to do so. But that is a good position to go through. Those units are stuck on these towers. Now, if they drop in time, they can be a little bit dangerous. But if they don't, chariots can just walk right through them with basically no problem at all. So, real quick, going over the defenders, we could see that we have also got a Sparta being commanded by Michaela, I think is how you say it. And then we also have Galatia being commanded by Top Dog. Now for the attackers, we've got Rome, as you can see, being commanded by Jeff Rush. And Carthage being commanded by Incitatus? I'm not sure. But I already don't like this battle because, you know, there's absolutely no way that Rome and Carthage would be, fighting together to take, honestly, wait. We also have an Arverni here, being commanded by WRC 1995. By the way, side chariots up to 260. Oh my gosh, 280 with 2 chevrons now. The Avocado cohort's just getting ripped up here. But yeah, like, this is very, it's kind of taken me out of the, how inverse it, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the, wow. My brain just went completely immersive, there we go. It just took me out of the immersiveness of the game to see a Rome, Carthage, and Arverni on the same team. Makes no sense, I don't like it. Got a lot of shots coming in from the Gallic hunters, but now the Syrians are taking their own shots, and the Gallic hunters are not going to win that. Galatia is going all in here. He is balls to the wall at this point. Side chariots, by the way, 534 kills, triple chevrons. I do say typically that, you want to see at least a chevron per 100 kills. And so three chevrons for 500 kills. It's good. It's not great. Oh, going for the gen, because the gen's, I don't know why the general's coming over here. This is a terrible place for the general to go. And I don't think that's gen sniping at all. Like, if you're going to put your general right in front of my artillery, I'm going to shoot it. Like, that, no offense, but that's your fault, not mine. Now, I do see that Galatia did glitch in a unit here. We've got a mercenary Egyptian infantry for Galatia. So, that's not a real thing. Not for Galatia, at least. Now, Galatia's units are incredibly blobbed up, and you can see that the Arverni artillery is definitely taking advantage of that. He did bring a Celtic Ballista, which is the movable type. And he seems to be trying to move it away as he brings his army over further to deal with the mass of Galatia moving to the flank here. Got a ton of Galatian legionaries. I think that's all this is Galatian legionaries over here. Galatian nobleman general. Then we've got Sparta, Spartan hoplites. Honestly, the defenders haven't even made it to the walls. Typically what you tend to see on Tur, you'll usually see somebody take out the corner here, giving them a way to walk onto the walls, but honestly, it doesn't look like they're holding the walls too terribly hard, which on Tur can be a little bit hard to do. It can be a little bit hard to hold this area when you're getting shot from both your flank. Now, over on this side with Galatia coming out, if Galatia can finish off our Verney without taking too heavy losses, this could be super useful for them. The Galatian Legionaries are a little bit better than Chosen Swords. The one downside is that Galatia doesn't get anything to match up with these Oathsworn. So their best bet on that is going to be, honestly, like trying to double team it, shoot with archers, javelins, so on and so forth. Oh, the artillery is going to really hurt. 78 kills so far. If Galatia's not careful, the artillery is going to take a lot of kills here. Oathsworn charging in. Chosen Spearmen as well, interestingly enough. Get a good look at some of the combat here. You can see the towers in the background starting to move their way in. That's a good screenshot right there. Now the Gallic Hunters of Arverni are starting to take shots back. Good play here though, having the Celtic Slingers up, trying to zone them out, but he's got to be careful. Carthage's archers are probably going to walk him right off this wall. Oh no, he's not. He's shooting over here. Looks like he's going at the Helot archers of Sparta. And over this way, what I would do here if I was Seleucid, bring your line a little bit forwards and have them in a column facing this way, and you will get much better shots there. Right now, you're kind of shooting like this when you could just move over and shoot like that. Just my suggestion. Royal Spartans against Libyan infantry. So we got a hoplite wall versus a shield wall. So AKA one of the most boring combats you'll ever see. Neither of these guys are going to do a whole lot here. Obviously, the Spartans look epic. I do wish, though, that all of the Spartan units looked more like the Heroes of Sparta unit, with the Corinthian helmet and, you know, stuff like that. I hate this helmet. I think it looks stupid. Oh! Ow. Artillery coming in. Here's some Heroes of Sparta. Look at those bad boys. Look at them. Got some thorough spears set up. I don't really like this setup. Mostly, it's so clumped that if they just start laying artillery into this, they will get so many kills. It's ridiculous. He's got 19 kills so far, and I'm pretty sure that's just off the one volley. Hey, the chariots came back. Look at that. He's still got some. He's got 6 chariots left. Rome took a beating. He really did. If I was Rome, I would just be working at getting my units onto the walls as fast as possible. You've got some units up. You have a foothold. So start, you know, rotating units into this and have them at least starting to climb the towers. Now his first unit's running in. Now here's the issue. He's now engaged the enemy, and he has no units onto the wall to continue that assault. So once, like, specifically you see, like, the Hastati here is already starting to waver. And now he's gone. So he's got one unit he can put in. Great, that's good. But, you know, he has majority of his army sitting out here. They need, honestly, if he just gets into the settlement, he doesn't really have to worry about those chariots or anything anymore. Got Libyan infantry coming in. So, Mercenary Iberian Swordsman, I'm going to guarantee he has not used his Javies yet. What I would do is I would move them around to the side. Keep the unit engaged, but the Iberian Sword bring to the side and Javi, or even better, bring it over to the other side. here are Royal Spartans here, kind of freed up. They're not really okay. They're kind of fighting something. I think they're technically fighting this Libyan infantry. The Libyan infantry kind of in a weird spot. He's going to take a lot of Javi fire into his back there. You got the new Libyan infantry going in now. Now, Arverni and the Elephants have really cleaned up Galatia. This is really bad for the defenders. Yeah, this is not a good thing. The Elephants have taken some losses, so that's good. They've whittled down that part. But Arverni is pretty healthy still. Enough, definitely, to lead an assault still into the settlement. But you know, Galatia's gone. I mean, he's gone. He's got a slinger left here, but that's it. So I think that is what is causing this right here. You can see that the two remaining defenders are falling back because honestly, they just don't have any more. They can't defend this while they're now being attacked here. You know, now that there's nothing left on this side, they need to kind of turtle up a little bit. Looks like Seleucid is leaving some of his stuff. He's also using formation attack. I would see how his unit's staying lined up like this. I would probably get rid of that. What that will do is see how narrow Rome's unit is. It will allow your unit to circle around onto the flanks of the unit, which will give you some bonuses. That will give you some flanking bonuses against the enemy unit. Unfortunately, a couple of defending units are going to be basically stuck in combat. Now that they're in the combat, they would take way too many losses trying to get out of it. But most of this stuff, you should just try to get the hell out of there. All right, yeah, Seleucid's just booking it. He's getting out. I mean, you need to. I don't see a point. So it looks like he's going to try and defend this and this. I don't see the point in it, though. You know, you don't have any more troops to send to defend this, so it will fall. So there would be no point to defending this. What they should do, this tiny Royal Spartan should try and relieve a unit. Get one of these healthier units out. Spartan Hoplite, 73. Oh, he's going to try and run. Avocado cohorts, 21 kills. Oh, this is one of the injured ones. 96 on the thorax. Not bad. If I was Rome, I would just turn around, catch that one, get rid of it. Sparta, keep running. You got to keep going. You got engaged again. You got to keep running. Just keep running, just keep running. Da 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 da. Thorough Spear's still sitting at the bottom of the hill. What do we got for the... So we got some African pikes. That could be a little bit interesting for the defenders to deal with now that they have lost the Galatian archers. You do still have the 4 Syrians of Seleucid and the 3 Crete... Wait, hold on. Oh, no. He brought all Helot archers. That might be a problem. Yeah, he brought all Helot archers. So, yeah, losing the Syrians for Galatia is really painful. Now, Arverni... I don't know what Arverni's doing. I do not know why Arverni hasn't just ran onto the walls at this point. Arverni ran back to the forest and is just sitting here. Half of his army you can't even see anymore because it's hidden in the forest. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening. You can see the mass dead of Galatia, which is just extremely painful for the defenders. And I don't know why we have a Syrian archer over here for Seleucid as well. He's got 131 kills. He might be out of ammo. Triple Chevron Royal Peltist General. Wow. All right, so this is going to be interesting to see how the next phase of this assault goes. I might just like kind of fast forward a little bit. I don't like cutting it just because I like to at least see the movements. So they're sending Gallic warriors over to the other flank. Noble Cav Gen. It's not something you see very often. It's just really expensive. So they're going to come over, just wipe out the couple units that are left here from Galatia. Oh, see how Celtics. Yeah, Celtics just got crushed, man. A couple of Galatian legionaries actually make it back into the settlement. 41 men, and look at that, 41 men. Then you got a depleted mercenary noble fighter. 178 kills, though, so he's got some good kills out of that. The pikes, I think that's going to be the toughest part. Oh, man, they also have 2 movable ballistas. So, are we going to see the godforsaken shotgunning? I really hope not. A lot of cav lost out here. Looks like Carthaginian cav. Is that the general? How hurt is the general? Oh, yeah, it is. Wow. The general has 112 kills, so he has been in combat. He was probably chasing down some units, maybe. All right, once again, let's go ahead and fast forward a little bit. Some interesting decisions here for Sparta, interesting decisions in the game. First off, for Sparta, bring your Cretans, man. The Cretans are just fantastic archers, and you can pretty much go toe-to-toe with almost any archer in the game with them. That's going to assist you in getting rid of things. Also, things like pikes. Pikes are incredibly hard to deal with. Archers are a very good way to do it, and with 125 archers, that's going to be a lot harder to do. So bring your Cretan archers for the love of God. Galatia, I think there might have been a little bit of an overcommitment here, and he was able to, Arverni was able to catch you before you could fully get out of the gates, which I think is what really hurt. So if you were going to do it, you should have just done it right off the bat, rush your army out, set up everything. And then it may not have been the best decision to go after one of the guys with the artillery, which I believe he used all of his ammo on, by the way. Oh, they didn't capture the gates, and now Arverni... So Carthage is sending a unit to capture the gate. You can see we got Rome coming around to the side here. And here come the Syrian archers of Rome, just annihilating the Helot archers of Sparta. One, they can't really set up very properly to take this fight. And number 2, they're just nowhere near as good as the Cretans, or as the Syrians here. Now, had he brought the Cretans, he probably could have taken this fight, but... I'm a bit intrigued that they decided to hold this. So you've got a couple thorax sword, or wait, hold on. You have 2 silver shield swords, a royal peltist, and a Spartan hoplite, all defending this mountain. The question will be, did they take too much away from the final point? This is the final point right here, right where the Spartan general is, a hero Sparta general. So that is obviously what needs to be held for the most part. So I wonder if Sparta knows that they can go up here, because you can see he's blocking off this passage here, but they could literally just walk right past him. So we'll see. He's got a couple other Spartan hoplites up here, and maybe he can go plug that up. But to be perfectly honest with you, that'll be it. Like, that's all you can put. So, you know, if you have 2 units here and 2 units here, then you have no longer any more units to support those lines. So I would not do it personally. All right, on the hill, we do have combat. Thorough Spears versus Libyan infantry. Thorough Spears have 18 kills. And got a thorax sword behind them. Defenders have a decent amount left. The balance of power, though, is pretty extremely in the attacker's favor. Now, this is going to be a really big issue. Praetorian Guard are now in the combat. 153 men versus the thorax sword. Praetorian Guard are really, really, really good. So I don't know how well this will go for Seleucid. On the hill, you can see Evocati cohort moving forward. They did actually put a thorough spear up here, I think, to try and force the Syrian archers away. So a good call there. Makes it where the Syrian archers can't just sit there. Triple gold, or not triple gold, just triple chevron Royal Peltis. 69 melee attack, 55 melee defense, 75 base morale. And we got 2 silver shields and a Spartan hoplite all defending the mountain. Syrian archer in support. I'm really curious if Arverni will actually go over here. I don't think he's going to. It looks like he's probably going to... Well, I don't know. Oh, don't try to push this. It's the worst place to go. Although, if the defenders don't take advantage of the wall here, it might be perfectly feasible to go to. All right, at the front, Praetorian Guard 69 kills now. They are taking losses. 69 kills, 80 kills, but I believe the thorax has already been in combat. Oh, this is probably why... Oh, that's a bad shot. Don't shoot that way. Because of this angle, you're literally just shooting into the back of your Praetorian Guard. They have, what? How many do they have? 1, 2, 3, 4 Praetorian Guard here for Rome? Good lord. Lordy, lordy, lordy. He did try to take the goat path, but Sparta was paying attention and plugged the gap. All right, so the defenders are not taking advantage of one of their biggest strengths of this hill. So this might become a feasible thing to use. Good call by Arverni, burning the tower, though. Nicely done. You can see they've got one unit engaging the Spartan or the Royal Spartan just to keep it in place, and the Chosen Sword of Arverni coming in and burning the tower. So nicely played. He is sending units over to the other side now. One thing I haven't seen, the Carthaginian Ballista, I haven't seen it do anything yet. Where did it go? There it is. It's over here. So this would actually be a good, you could blast this if you wanted to. You could blast this if you wanted to. There are a lot of options for this artillery. Artillery! Oh, and I think getting a little bit of a... No, he's not. See, I don't get this. 1, 2, 3 units all shoved into the front face of this unit when it is clearly exposed in the flank. And I don't understand that. I've never understood why people will throw 3 units into one when, there are ways you can plug it and then move around the side, hit it in the side, you know what I mean? That's what you really want to be doing when you have this many units, is don't just throw them all into one. Try to flank around. It is good he did pull this out because it is exhausted. So good call by doing that, Rome. Evocati's 122 kills. This is a new Praetorian Guard, but it is also winded. So now we're going against some Royal Spartans. Let's see if we can get some Royal Spartan be Praetorian Guard. This is a really good, okay, Carthage, nicely played. Carthage bringing his Cretans up and getting beautiful shots here into the back of Seleucid. And once again, this is one of the things that comes into their archer problem for the defenders, is they now have no counter to this. The attackers can basically do anything they want, because the defenders can't stop them. The Syrians can move up and shoot anything they want to. Cretans and Balearics can do whatever they want to. So yeah, that's going to be, I think, pretty tough to deal with here. Over on the other side, okay, so I see an Oathsworn. It's a pretty beat up Oathsworn. He's got 80 men left. 200 kills, though, with 80 men. Only one Chevron. Chosen Swords with one Chevron, 146 kills. Doing a pretty good job of not piling things in. Oh, this is going to be a pain. And this is something I don't think Arverni has anything he can do about is pikes. He's got an archer here, but I bet you, yeah, he probably doesn't have much ammo. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do about that. Ooh, counterattack by the Spartans. They actually came down the gap and plugged in this spot here. Now the Oathsworn, oh my god, 322 kills with 129 men left, 2 chevrons. This Oathsworn has been ripping people to shreds. Here's Sparta, 5, 17, 100, oh wait, no. What the hell, where's the, trying to get this other unit here. Royal Spartan, 70. And then you have another hero, the Hero Sparta General for Sparta moving forward. Good, good, very good. This could be interesting because the Oathsworn's really good, man. So I'm intrigued to see how that plays out. Yeah, Arverni just moving back. He can't deal with the pikes. There's really not much he can do about those, especially backed up with like a Royal Spartan. Now, I think for the attackers, their best bets is this push here. Because over on the backside, this is a terrible place. This is a terrible place. I really think their best bets are right down the front and side here. Especially since those are the two places there aren't pikes. So the Spartan pikes are all the way over there. Now what they probably should do is keep a presence over there so that the Spartans have to keep their pikes over there. Spartan Hoplites, 55 kills. How about the Thorough Spears? 58, not bad. All right, so because of how they've kind of given up a little bit here, it is allowing the goat path to be open, but in the end, they have it covered because they're set up kind of behind the path. So they actually have a really good setup for the archer fire from Seleucid. Looks like the Helot archers might also be able to get... No, never mind. Yeah, they are. They're shooting. Thought I saw their knives out. Pikes are doing stuff and things. Not sure exactly what. But look at this. Sparta is going in. So he's throwing in Royal Spartans down from the mountain, and then most of his forces are counterattacking from the left. Right now there's not much there, but you can see the attackers are pushing things over. Got African pikes moving this way. The pikes have taken some losses. 96 men out of 160. They got 67 kills. This Oathsworn with double chevrons, 332 with 102 men is just ridiculous. And look at that beautiful play. He's going to sneak around. He's sneaking right through the gap. He did it a little weird, but that's the purpose here. He's going for the gap. It's not pushing through, you know what I mean? He went through the gap, but he is going to get kind of cut off by a Royal Spartan. Now we have 2 Royal Spartans coming down from the mountain. Oh, don't move more units. Do not move more units over here. You need to keep units here. On the mountain, really not much has happened. Spartan Hoplites holding the Praetorian Guard here. Honestly, I would bring the Royal Peltis back. I don't see any point in it being up here. It's not going to beat an Evocati cohort and a Praetorian Guard. And at the front, y'all do not have much. You've got units all engaged here and units all engaged here. Oh, and a beautiful, beautiful shot by Rome, getting right into the backs of Seleucid's line. Oh, this is painful. This line's going to break. It's going to break, and they're not going to have anything to put in it because they just moved a shit ton of troops all the way to the other side. Now, Carthage is fully busy on this side now. That is good. You're distracting almost an entire army. But I don't know. Did I say Sparta? I meant Carthage. I don't know if I said... I don't know. Whatever I said, but I meant Carthage. Sparta, I think, realizing that he's overextended and is now pulling troops back. There actually was a... Did you see that? There was a chosen spear back here. Stop sending units this way. Guys, stop sending units this way. You are so overextended right now. Defenders, please stop it. No more. Like, the couple units you are sending are not going to kill all of these. Your best bet is holding out now. You're not in a position of winning by killing the enemy. Oh no, this is bad. This unit wavering.
Back! Back! Withdraw! And the double!
Okay, Praetorians, Rome, if you're smart here, go. You need to go now. You're gonna miss your opportunity. Rome, go! Please, for the love of God, go. Rome, 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 Rome. For everything that is holy in the ancient world, take the gap. Take the opening, for the love of God. Ugh. Ugh. So much wasted time and opportunity. And on the same side, on the other side, Seleucid, why aren't you plugging the gap, Seleucid? Come on, get in there. Oh, man, this is not good. So this unit is going to kill this unit. Plain and simple. There's no stopping it at this point. Hopefully the Silver Shield can beat this before that happens so that it can come help the Spartan hoplite. Syrians getting shot by Carthaginian Cretans.
Advance at speed!
Sparta has taken up position on the hill again. And now we're going to have chosen spearmen versus Galatian noblemen. Shield v, or a spear v spear. And he went cavalry counter-tactics? Because why? And then I don't know why Galatian noblemen just pulled through that unit, but okay then. So they were able to force Carthage off just due to the pikes. And was that... So they took the pikes away from here. Royal Peltus just kind of wasting his jabbies. You can see he has nothing he could throw at. Look at the angle here. He's probably hitting more of his ally than he is the enemy. Spartan Hoplites only 26 kills, man. Praetorian Guard with 107. I still don't know why they're holding the hill with units that they really need other places. So we do have... Wait, where did... Okay, so Sparta did have 2 pikes. Okay. Looks like he brought one of the pike that was back here, I believe he brought here, and then he had a second pike that was over there. Okay. We're good. I get it. So Silver Shield moving back. Good call. Good call. Okay. Syrians, 103 kills. I don't really get why at this point they're not just filling their blanks here. You got 2 Heroes of Sparta, really good units that are really just kind of getting screwed here by javelins. Seleucid still is. Well, oh no, now he's not even facing the right way. Look at that. His unit here is facing the wrong direction, so I'm kind of surprised it's not getting shot to shit by archers. Turn around and fight, please, fight. We got a Royal Spartan, so maybe the Royal Spartan can help fill the gap while the Silver Shield Swordsman helps eliminate the Praetorian Guard there. Praetorian's hurt enough, he should be able to do it. How are these? Oh, 75 kills on the pikes, and they have 89 men left. That's the thing, like, Praetorian Guard and Evocati Cohort are not going to kill the pikes, and I'm pretty sure they are now out of ammunition. So Rome looks like he is. And Carthage has ammo, so why isn't Carthage shooting the pikes? That's what I want to know right now. Carthage should be just shooting right at the pikes here. This is going to be a problem. Big, big problem. One of the two African pikemen for Carthage is now in this gap, and there's nothing the defenders have for it. He's got nothing. Really, the best bet here would be try to expand your defensive line, so then the pike has to pick a direction that it can go. Then you just try to avoid it. Maybe it looks like a little bit more of another counterattack. Here is a Sparta going in. The Oathsworn General is very, very low. We do have some Libyan infantry and mercenary Scutari. Good units. Here's a Sparta, pretty darn good, so I don't know how that's going to go.
Follow me! Advance at speed!
Follow me! I know the way! Looks like we had some Javies from Iberian swords over at the Royal Spartans, maybe?
Cut them down!
Then the Silver Shields, I think they're waiting to decide which way they need to go. Bounce power is still pretty heavily in the attacker's favor. Royal Peltas have joined the fight at the top of the hill. 90 kills, 130 men. Now, because of the injuries to the Praetorian Guard, they might be able to win that. There is still the Evocati, which is pretty healthy behind them, though. The Spartan pikemen at 80 kills so far. But the 80 kills and 80 men. Huh. Thorough Spears kind of pushed into, like, out of their defensive formation. I'm not 100% sure why. With the Praetorians engaged, maybe you get the pikes engaged now. We'll see. Praetorians may just fall back. That's what I would do. But, oh, come on, see it. Please see it. They don't have anything to use it, though, I guess. Why isn't the Carthaginian ballista doing anything? Why aren't you firing? Is my next question. Your ballista has 19 kills. You obviously still have ammo in it. So I'm curious. Obviously, I say this all the time, but you know, if any of the players in the game are watching, please comment in the comment section. I always like to see, you know, especially if they're names that I don't recognize. I love to see when you guys comment and show that you have been watching, and you know, let me know what your thoughts were on the attack and your plans, and, you know, hey, explain if I'm talking about something and, you know, maybe not seeing or understanding what you did. I would love to know. So please comment in the comment section what your thoughts were. Would love to hear it. Who gave that man permission to die? I didn't know that was a thing you had to ask. Sorry, boss. Once again, the Spartan general pushed back. One hero Sparta down to 29 men, the other one down to 60. So altogether, he's got about half of a, well, he's got half a unit, pretty much. All right, you can see the defenders did pull off those pikes. There's nothing they can do about it, so They basically just had to walk away. Now, Sparta needs to be really careful here. With his pikes pushed forward the way they are, he is wide open. Look at this. Wide open. Even the archers could get behind here and attack the back of this line and might be able to break that pike unit, which would be a massive blow for the defenders. I still stand by my belief that the defenders are way overextended. They really need to condense their defensive formation here, because they're trying to do too much in too many places with too few units. Oh no. Guys, I'm almost convinced this pike is going to break. He's now sending a Silver Shield over to help, but this pike is way out of formation, and you can see even this, it's a small unit, but if you get it behind that line, but I don't see why Rome is just, don't attack pikes head on. Guys, for the love of God, they have longer pointy sticks than you. They win. That's plain and simple how this works. If you charge straight into this, you're going to die. Especially, it's a stupid thing, especially considering there's a massive hole in their flank that you're doing nothing about. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. You can see Rome is bringing his 2 units back from the mountain. Like I said, even these archers, if you got them around the back there, they might be able to break that unit. It's down to 58 men. Oh, they have nothing here, guys. I'm just a bit bamboozled here by some of the choices. Honestly, on both sides. I'm still trying to figure out why Carthage's artillery is doing nothing. Like, I don't understand. He's barely shot anything, has plenty of ammunition left. I just don't get it. Still got no mercenary noble fight. Wait, how many mercenary noble fighters does he have? I thought I already saw one earlier, but maybe this is the one that I saw most recently. Syrian archer charging out. Not a great idea. So I'm not a fan of throwing things like out of ammo archers into combat, because think about it this way. When it comes down to if you're holding out for time, the best way to do that is by surviving as long as possible. So the more men you have, the longer it takes for army losses to kick in. The less men you have, the quicker it hits. Oh, there's the artillery. Wow, look at that. Why are we... Okay, just because it's a Royal Spartan and an epically awesome unit does not mean it's going to beat a pike head-on. Guys, let's just think about this, okay? If they can poke you before you can poke them, they will win. 1 + 1 = 2. Sparta, stop charging pikes directly on. Rome, stop charging pikes directly on. I don't know how this pike made it out of there. It never should have. And I'm still trying to figure out why Sparta has not used all of his ammo by now. He has so much ammo left. And there's been good opportunities to use it, too.
Double time.
He's still got ammo, so he can still use it, I guess. It basically means that any time the defenders put anything into their positions, he can just shell them. Silver Shields, 116 out of 160. They continue to charge out of the defensive position, exposing flanks, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Looks like Carthage is fully given up on the other side. He's coming over here. So now we're going to have a double pike line. Double pikes here. You got pikes to the left, pikes to the right. It's going to be, I'm curious as to how the defenders are going to handle this. The Spartan unit around the flank. Look at this.
Understood.
I'm not sure how it got there. I don't know. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if the Royal Spartan went through or around. This line is just an epic mess. It's a mess. And the artillery, I don't know what he's shooting at. 145 kills on the Royal Peltis gen. But to be honest with you, look at, he's a triple chevron general. So what value has he actually earned? You know what I mean? This is an expensive unit.
2 arms!
You know, Royal Peltis are already 1,280 gold. So with every chevron you're going to put on him, you know, he's got to be like a 1,400 gold unit. And unfortunately, I think this is where things fall apart. It's been kind of slowly falling apart, but now I think this is it. Because this whole thing is just not going well.
Cut them down!
Oh, good jabby toss right into the pikes. So we got African pike pushing this direction. They should probably, yeah, counter it. There you go. Makes me feel so good when people do things right as I say they should do things.
Break the line!
You're learning. I'm so happy. All right, so now we have a double Royal Peltist, Silver Shield Swordsman on the front. Now this could be good, okay? These two units might be able to beat this really quickly. The Praetorian Guard's about to break, and this is just archers. So if they can break that, they can quickly turn. Honestly, I would leave one unit and take the other, yeah.
Break the line!
Let one of these units defeat this while the other unit goes and helps. If you can get Carthage to overextend with his pikes, you might be able to do something there. He did catch him with his pikes up, so he'll get a couple kills. But now the pikes are up, you can see it'll start kind of poking them away. Remember what I said about being overextended? This is it. This is a GG. GG. Intense battle. Very intense. Very crazy.
Break the lines! 2 arms! 2 arms!
Yeah, this is really at this point just waiting for the units to break. I mean, it's a done deal at this point.
Break off!
You can see, so you got a Royal Spartan, the Hero Spartan General here. Mercenary Scutari, 110 kills, pretty good. Royal Peltis did gain a chevron, look at that.
Break the lines! 2 arms! Hack them down! Take
Yeah, and now you're getting poked by pikes. No bueno. No bueno, and I think that's army losses starting to kick in. Yep. There she blows. All right, so that is going to be it for today's battle, and then here in a second we will go look at the kills. All right. So first off, for the defenders with 2,600 kills, no, he didn't lead the game. Came second in the game. 2,601 kills. We got Schmitty here as Seleucid. Chariots did really good at 557. Archers did pretty solid. Look at Silver Shields did good. 235 on the gen. Thorax, pretty solid overall. Top dog here as Galatia. I hate to say, kind of got his ass kicked. I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. That sally out did not go very well. Archers did pretty good, though. Michaela as Sparta with 1,815 kills. Helot Archers, just not worth it. Not worth it, guys. Just not worth it. 127 on a pike. It's way too many. Way too many kills on a pike. Basically, just in the like that you shouldn't be running into combat with pikes. So stop. Not other people, not you. The Royal Spartans did pretty solid. Pretty good. Pretty good. For the attackers, first off, we've got Arverni, WRC 1995, 2,514 kills. Look at that Oathsworn, 406 with 3 chevrons. Nicely done. Chosen Swords all did pretty good. Oathsworn, 2 different with almost 300 kills. Very well done. Jeff Rush as Rome with 2,155 kills. Archers did pretty good. Pretty solid there. The infantry, I mean, it's Rome. It's hard to go bad with Rome. A couple of his Praetorians probably could have done a little bit better, but not bad. 238, 191. Incitatus with Carthage, 2,644 kills. That's leading the whole game. Noble Cav, 166. Elephants, 226. Archers did pretty good. Pikes, look at that, 135, 162. Once again, way too many pike kills. Stop it, guys. Don't go into combat with pikes. Noble fighters, look at that, 276, 246. Well done. 3 chevrons, 2 chevrons. Infantry, they did okay, pretty solid. But that is going to be it for today's battle. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget that if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and we will see you guys next time.